During her pregnancy, Kylie Jenner did everything possible to keep herself hidden. When her daughter Stormi was born, we saw a bit more of Kylie, but she remains reclusive. Many people have wondered how she's taking to life as a mom, so we'll let you know. But first, make sure you're subscribed for the latest videos from the taco. Let's get started. Sometimes it can seem impossible to escape news about the famous Kardashian family. If the TV isn't showing Keeping Up with the Kardashians, it's probably showing a spin-off or talking about them on the news. And then we have their massive social media presence and their popular products we can see every time we go shopping. So for one of them to seemingly disappear from the face of the earth, well, that's impressive to say the least. That's just what Kylie Jenner did when she became pregnant with her daughter Stormi. Because of her sudden and startling silence, the public began wondering what it could mean. Was Kylie Jenner having some sort of health crisis? Was she secretly acting as a surrogate for her older sister Kim Kardashian? Was she just trying to increase the hype about her child's birth? Well, if it was the last one, then it definitely worked, because Stormi's first photo became the most liked image on Instagram. However, the real reason might be much more mundane. Pregnancy is a difficult time, and Kylie was young at the time. Instead of dealing with constant judgments and scrutiny, she chose to lay low and live peacefully with her family during her pregnancy. We've all wished that we could just hide from reality for a while, but Kylie has the resources to actually pull that off. But now that we know baby Stormi is here, what is Kylie's life like now? Instead of shopping solely for herself, Kylie is shopping for two now, and she's not afraid to splurge. She's enjoyed tons of success in the cosmetics industry, so she has plenty of cash to spend on her daughter. Little Stormi has a wardrobe that any adult would envy. Kylie admits that she spent about $70,000 getting the nursery ready for Stormi to be born. Besides the normal toys and adorable outfits, she also invested in some high-end sports gear for her daughter, including her own Nike trainers. After being in hiding for so long, we first got a glimpse of post-pregnancy Kylie just over a week after giving birth. Already, it looked like her figure was pretty much back to the way it was before she was ever pregnant. She and her best friend Jordan Wood were headed to a business meeting, and Kylie's outfit left little to the imagination. While most new moms enjoy hiding out after the baby is born, it seemed like Kylie had finally emerged from her self-imposed isolation. But of course, in addition to Kylie and Stormi, there is another member of the family, and that's Stormi's father, Travis Scott. Due to Kylie's young age and the short period of time which they had been dating, many wondered how he would adapt to being the father of her child. But it seems like that worrying might have been in vain, because he's certainly stepped up to the plate. He's put his new family first in his life and is focused on spending time with Kylie and Stormi. This is not only great for baby Stormi, but gives Kylie much needed breaks as well, especially during the night. The addition of a child can put a huge strain on even the best relationship, and it's often a make or break situation. But when it comes to Kylie and Travis, it looks like they're making it work. In fact, their relationship is reportedly doing better than ever, as the two relish their new roles as parents. They've shared plenty of cute family photos on social media, including some from their Easter celebration. And yes, this party included a 10-foot-tall Easter bunny made out of flowers. Hey, the Kardashians know how to throw a party. But like all parents know, it's also important to have time to yourselves away from your children. Travis and Kylie seem to have taken this to heart, and it's not like they lack babysitters given the size of Kylie's family. They've been spotted having date nights, just the two of them, and they seem to be feeling happier than ever. Especially considering what her sister Chloe is going through with her child's father, we can only imagine that her own positive relationship is a huge relief for Kylie. Her pregnancy and adaptation to motherhood may have surprised some people, but not devoted fans of the Kardashians. Kylie had often spoken about wanting children and hoped to do so before turning 30. She also hinted that after having children, her stardom would inevitably die down, as she chose a more private life for herself. During an interview with LUK in 2015, she stated that she would love to have a family and a farm in Malibu Canyon. There, she would be able to ignore her phone and focus instead on raising her children and living her best life out of the public eye. She also stated that after having children, she would no longer want to post so much on social media and might even delete her Instagram entirely. As shocking as that might seem considering how big she is on social media, it seems like Kylie is following through. She recently posted a fresh-faced selfie on Instagram Instagram, and it seemed that there was a little bit of baby Stormi in the photo. Fans pointed out that it appears as if Kylie had cropped Stormi out, and instead of denying it, Kylie confirmed that that was the case. She told fans that she had made the decision to stop sharing photos of her child, at least for the moment. This was a huge shock to fans and a disappointment as well, since we were used to seeing adorable photos of little Stormi. Not only are we getting new photos, but Kylie has taken down many of her previously posted baby photos. The purge may have seemed like an abrupt decision, but there could be many reasons. After all, she has over 100 million followers on social media, and that can be a bit intimidating to even the most confident user. Perhaps she's dealing with pressure from the media, unwanted commentary from fans, or she simply desires some more privacy. And given how petty, cruel, and judgmental fans can be, it's honestly hard to blame her. After she had her daughter, Kylie dyed her hair blonde and shared some photos on social media. There were fans who were loving the new style, but there were others who used it as an excuse to slam Kylie's parenting skills. They accused her of being narcissistic and not paying proper attention to her baby. It's safe to say that Kylie faces far more judgment than most new parents have to deal with. While getting your hair dyed might be a luxury not everyone can afford, that's no reason to shame a new mother. But once the cameras stop rolling, what kind of mother is Kylie Jenner? Like many mothers, she does her absolute best to balance both her work life and home life. Many pictures you see of her out and about are when she's traveling to or from business meetings. When she's home with her daughter, Kylie definitely isn't the type of mom to pass her daughter off to a nanny. She prefers to be an extremely hands-on parent and relishes the time that she and Stormi spend with one another. Considering the fact that her mom raised a large brood of children and most of her siblings are parents, Kylie has had no shortage of help. But motherhood is something that she took to rather naturally, perhaps because she's been around so many children growing up. Kylie's always wanted to be a mother, and she's been devoted to experiencing every moment to the absolute fullest extent. All parents have to worry about keeping their kids safe, fed, and clean, but Kylie has tons of extra worries because of her fame. There was a time when she couldn't get enough of the spotlight, but now she has to protect her daughter from its glare. She wants to protect her daughter by keeping her motherhood private, and that's a primary focus for Kylie at this moment in time. She's revealed that she's eagerly awaiting all of Stormi's milestones, from her first laugh to her first word. Like most parents, she admits to feeling torn between wanting to see her daughter grow up, but not wanting her to at the same time. Kylie wants to enjoy every moment she has with her daughter, since she knows they'll pass in the blink of an eye. She even admits that she misses being pregnant and has called it the most beautiful, empowering, and life-changing experience she's had in her entire life. Kylie may have missed eating sushi, but she's loved being pregnant with Stormi and is glad she kept the experience away from the prying eyes of the general public. To give you an idea about how much Kylie adores motherhood, she claims that she even enjoys the part most people would gladly skip, namely changing dirty diapers. According to Kylie, she feels a sense of pride and accomplishment when she gets to make sure that her daughter is clean again. While she was pregnant, many people told Kylie her life would completely change when her daughter was born. But according to Kylie, that isn't how she feels at all. Instead, she says that she feels the same as always, but a better and more improved version of herself. Other than the addition of Stormi, her world has remained pretty much the same. She still goes to work, although she admits feeling stressed out about leaving baby Stormi behind. To get through the busy days, Kylie looks towards the future and thinks about the good things her hard work will bring herself and her child. Even though she loves most aspects of motherhood, Kylie admits that there are some areas in which she struggled, especially at first. For one thing, lack of sleep for new parents is no joke and makes things even more complicated and challenging. But luckily, Kylie has a lot of help from her family and her partner Travis Scott. Kylie claims that being a mother has forced her to learn more about herself as a person and really think about what she wants out of life. As far as what the future holds for Kylie, we expect her to become even more reclusive than she is now. Sadly, people are really judgmental towards her, like the time she took a day to go to Coachella when Stormi was 3 months old. She posted a picture of herself with a Mean Girls quote reading, "I'm not a regular mom, I'm a cool mom." People were quick to tear her down, announcing that she was barely a mom and chastising her for being away from her daughter. If that's the reaction she gets to sharing her life on social media, why would she want to continue to do so? Sources claim that Kylie was over the top excited to share photos of her baby girl with the world, especially after her long social media absence. But apparently, she expected a much warmer reception than the one she ended up with. All of the people heaping on guilt about her being a working mother and daring to have date nights hurt Kylie more than she leads on. Understandably, Kylie wants to protect her child from negativity in the world as much as possible. Due to her famous family, Stormi is going to be under constant scrutiny, but Kylie is doing the best to mitigate what she can, especially while she's so young. Kylie might reconsider sharing images of her daughter in time, but we don't blame her for taking at least a temporary timeout. Babies are difficult enough to take care of without having to worry about their social media presences as well. There's only a limited amount of time when parents can keep their children safe from other people, and Kylie is definitely taking advantage of this window, and we don't blame her. Some people are quick to claim that because she's occasionally spotted having left her house, that Kylie Jenner must be bored with motherhood. But according to Kylie and those around her, this couldn't be further from the truth. She's relishing every moment with her daughter, but recognizes other areas of her life don't need to end just because she's now a parent. Kylie believes balance is the key to being a good person and a good mother, and that's what she's going for. What do you think of Kylie's decision to keep pictures of her daughter a secret? Let us know what you think in the comment section, and then click subscribe to access more videos from the taco. Thanks for watching!